what a day, and wow, what a week. One more day. Monday will be the last day for August. Thank God. Come September, I think we're going to start really picking up. But today was a really good day with volatility. We had the Fed Chairman Warsh talking in Wyoming at Jackson Hole. Pretty much stated that there's 65 months that the Fed has never reached their 2% target on inflation. Right now there's a 58% chance that they hike, okay, in September. I think the market kind of liked it at first because I think it's a one and done. And with that, the S&Ps and NASDAQ pushed up. S&Ps pushed up to 77.82. And you had nothing but sell divergences. I had a major top up there. The NASDAQ got up to the 29,800, and again there were really great patterns. And then we got big sell reversals on the 30-minute time frames. Then we got big sell reversals on the 60-minute time frame, and I'm going to show you some really great patterns here. All right, so here's the push up here. First of all right, you can see the push up right here. And I mean, I said to them, where are they going? The high was 28.11 on the, I showed here, 28.11 right here on the second bar. We were short. I called the range 760 to 800, or I said, if short above 800 here, I just see the non-confirmations, and within no time at all, they dropped literally 200 points like that, okay? Again, you want to be able to understand how the divergences work off the bigger time frames. And at one point, when we got some lows, the underlying ETFs, the Qs and the spiders had a floor. And in this case, the continuous contracts had the ceiling. Sometimes it could be the other way around, or they can both have floors, or they can both have ceilings, okay? Which means understanding the divergences on the bigger time frame. So really, it's only 4 combinations that could possibly happen, all right? We saw gold down over 3% today, got absolutely cabooshed. Gold was down actually about 100, closed down 155. It actually was down more than that at one point, down about 170 on the day. And again, these type of patterns are really, really powerful. And I just want to show you also how you look at the bigger time frames. If you look at Palantir here today, and I'll put the 60 here and the 30 here, what you're going to be able to see here, we opened up here at 10 o'clock. We pushed down to 84 and change. We made the new low here, but you can see here how the MACDs on the 60-minute time frame did not confirm. Boom, right there. Okay, you see okay, that's one right there. And if you look here on SanDisk and Micron, you can see how SanDisk and Micron, here's SanDisk pushing down to new lows right here. Okay, 1435, and you can see how the MACDs held and how it ricocheted right back. Here's SanDisk, here's a Micron. Okay, again pushing down. Again, these are really great patterns here on the 60 and on the 30. Now, when Micron reversed the buy here on the 30, you went into what's called a buy disconnect, and then you take advantages of the oversold conditions on the 5 and the 15-minute time frame. You can see, the 15 and the 30-minute time frames. You can see here. Also, this is a beautiful bull flag here on the 60 and on the 30, and you can see the 15s got oversold here. Now when the 15s reverse to sell right here, there's an 85% chance that the lows are in. But when it got down to the 16 and change, 17 and a half, you can see here, it set up beautifully on the 30-minute time frame, and this is going to be an absolute cabooshin right here. Beautiful kabooming here. Beautiful bull flag, and Micron rallied roughly almost 18 points off the low, 19 points on the low. I want to show you a really great pattern on Marvel, MRVL. Now, you can see the 60s, the negative MACDs on the 60 and the 30, ADX is rising. Let me show you, you got to resort to the 5-minute time frame here. When you get these type of patterns and you get the push up here like this into the negative MACDs here, it opened at 25, pushed down to 19, ripped to 28, into these negative MACDs, rising ADXs. I mean, I don't know where they're going to go. Okay, I just think they're, that's insanity, especially with the rising ADXs on the 15, 30, and 60, negative MACDs, big selling pressure. I mean, I don't know. And then you short the first bounce on the 5-minute time frame right here. And then I don't know if the 6 to 15s got overbought once. Again, beautiful bear flag, and really never got a push up here on the never got a push up here on the 15-minute time frame. Maybe towards the end of the day, it got up to 18 and change, 18.79, and then dropped $2. But again, I wanted to show you that. I want to show you some. I'm going to show you NVIDIA today. How I missed this short is the eighth wonder of the world. When NVIDIA pushed up today after the opening, it pushed up above 229. Look at this. I missed this short right into the negative MACDs. Oh my God, I was livid. Livid is an understatement. QQQs today reversing to sell on the 15. When that happened, there's an 85% chance that the highs are in, which puts you into a sell reversal buy disconnect. And then look at what happened here when the 30s reversed to sell right here. What do you look to do? Well, we caught this beautiful short here at 2 o'clock. NASDAQ dropped about 90 on that. 17.29. You can see the drop here of about $1.70. And if you look at the spiders here today, the spiders reversing to sell on the 30 as well, first to 15. So that meant that whoever bought the 7784s or 83s, whatever the high was, they jumped. Whoever bought the NASDAQ at 29,811, he jumped, okay? Because once these 15s reverse to sell and then the 30s reverse to sell, good luck. And this is the bounce right here. S&Ps on this pattern right here got up to 36. Believe it or not, I was offering, we were saying look to short the NASDAQ at 29,550. The high was 549, and the S&Ps at 77.36.5. The high was 36, and then they dropped. S&Ps dropped 20, NASDAQ dropped 100. Ugh. And then if you look here, now that the 60s reversed to sell right here, okay, great pattern right here on the 60-minute time frame. And then when you get that, you could take shorts. Once the 60s reverse, you can then take shorts on all the 5-minute overbought conditions. 69.80, boom, you can see the bounce. So once these 60s reverse to sell here at 12:30, okay, you can see here, you take the shorts on the 5-minute time frame right here, 12:50, 770, 61. That's a cabooshin right there of about 20 points. So again, that's the first bounce on the 5-minute time frame after the 60-minute time frames reverse to sell. So again, great pattern right there. All right. Okay. Coinbase, okay, reversing to sell here on the 60s and the 30s. So we caught this really great short, which is the first bounce on the 15-minute time frame. Also, you can see the negative MACDs here. On the you have a negative MACDs here on the 30. So we're going to look to see. But I want to show you something interesting here. When you see these MACDs starting to turn positive here, all these new lows could be deemed scalp longs here. Okay, 76.50, boom. Okay, I know it's not, doesn't seem much. Boom, here's another one, 76.20, boom. 50 cents here. Because these MACDs are now saying that you have a buy divergence in a negative trend. So if you look here, you can see the same pattern on that when the Qs were making new lows here. You can see here the Qs were making new lows. The MACDs did not confirm. The low was 15.14 right here. You can see them, and then you ricochet right back up about a point. So the NASDAQ ran about 50 plus there. So again, when you see these patterns develop and you start seeing shifts in the overall, when you start seeing shifts in the overall market conditions on the various different time frames, these are great patterns. I'm going to show you one more here. Bitcoin, okay, getting cabooshed off the highs here. And I'm going to show you gold also. The 60s reversing to sell, rising ADXs. And what do you look to do here? Well, when the 60s reverse to sell here at 12 o'clock, all right, what do you look to do? Well, you short the first bounce right here. Let me see, is this the first bounce? Here's one bounce here. Here's two bounces. Here's three. Here's four. Okay, now this is called a double red short, which means that the 5-minute time frame now correlates with the 15, the 30, and the 60-minute time frame. And then what do you look to do? Well, you short the first bounce here and here on the 5. Look at it, 77,790. Absolutely kabooshed, 600 points. There it is. Monster short. Okay. Okay, we got that one. Oh, last but not least, gold, the GLDs. Once the GLDs reverse to sell, okay, you can see the GLDs reversing to sell. I believe it was the 30-minute time frame, or they were already negative. Not the GL. Okay, so this is a pencil pattern right here off the 30. Well, let's go to the 15 on that, off the GLDs. You can see the GLDs reversed to sell right here, right around 10:15 after the Fed chairman talked. Look at this beautiful bear flag. We caught this monster short on the gold and never looked back. Look at this, kabooshed. You're talking 100 points right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bars. And then we basically had, if you look at the 5-minute time frames, you had some really great double red shorts here. Here's a double red short right here. This happened at 11:20. You take the first bounce off the 3-minute, and then you had a nice short here at the 125. This was another great short, especially with the negative MACDs. Then we had a really great short here, and at the end of the day, caught this monster short above the 45.15 level on the gold. Right here, 409, actually was 409.58 on the GLDs, and then you can see the drop here of about $1.60. So again, great day here overall. Great patterns, even though it's a Friday. A lot of really great momentum plays here. Great patterns, great scalp trades. And that's what we do here at SK Trading. So hope you come to join me soon here. All right. When I get back, I'll tell you what I expect for Monday. All right, for Monday, the big question is, are the Qs going to reverse to sell? We went out at 716.45. The big number on the Qs is 715.69. You do that, you're going to get a big sell reversal. We got a really great short at around 320 on the Russell. The Russell was a really great short, and that dropped about 80-90 cents. So again, because all the time frames reversed to sell. However, what you want to do, you want to be able to see if the Qs reverse, taking out this 715.69, they're going to get a sell, and I think we start looking for bounces on the 30s and the 60-minute time frames, and I think that's what's going to play out for Monday, okay? Looking for shorts, all right? Now, as far as longs are concerned, I would only go long if you get into steep, deep, single-digit oversold conditions. Now, remember, we're 7,700. We're 29,400. Really not a lot of damage done today, okay? The 10-year bond is now 474. The 2-year is at a new high. Again, between now and the end of October and before the midterm election, since 1990, the markets during a presidential midterm election cycle is down 7 to 10%. I am beyond bearish. And I think it's a healthy move. That means 7,000 on the Nasdaq. That means, I don't know, 2,900, 3,000 points. You're looking at 26,900, 26,500 on the Nasdaq. That's healthy. I think it's a healthy sign. So again, with that being said, I just want all of you to understand that this is the time period for the markets, the next 2 months, to be, in my point, seasonality to down, and that's where I'm headed. But again, for Monday, any bounces off the 30 and 60 into those negative MACDs, let them have them. And if we do get any type of deep oversold conditions, you know what? Guess what? You look to buy them just for a trade, okay, for a bounce. All right. When I get back, I want to talk to you about the focus it takes to succeed in this business. I stand practically all day long. I'm focusing on the markets. I'm looking at so many different instruments, and I love it. This is what the good Lord gave me the ability to do, and I'm going to run with it. I wouldn't find myself doing anything else with my personality and the type of person that I am. I really love doing this, all right? And the focus that you have to have here and the loosey-goosey attitude is just unprecedented, to the point that what you need to do is to really focus. If you can't focus on one or two assets, and if you're focusing on index futures, well, again, it's important to focus on just not just the index future itself, but the continuous contract and the underlying ETF. So focus is something really important. If you don't know, you don't hear me, you want to learn something, then ask. Then ask. That's it. Just ask. And if you want something that you need to be able to do, you want to be able to trade the market by being focused, because focus equals success. Focus equals wealth. I've told you this months ago. I find a lot of people are losing focus at times, especially in the month of August when the markets are slow. Then you have to walk away and then come back and then get refocused. And that's fine. That's fine and dandy, okay? But again, remember, when you're focused, great things will happen, all right? And when you're really, really engaged and you start seeing things, it'll all start coming to you, and you're going to start seeing great rewards. Thank you for joining me tonight on The Bull, the Bear, and the Ugly. Please hit the subscribe button. Please leave a comment. If you like to join my community of traders from all around the world, please go to my website, sktrading.live. And if you like to reach out to me for a 5-day free trial, please text me your full name and your email and send it to my personal cell phone number, 914-500-7484. Also, if you remember, I'll be streaming Monday through Thursday next week for My Funded Futures from 8 to 10, and go to My Funded Futures YouTube and my SK Trading YouTube. If you'd like to follow me on social media, please follow me at official Stephen Kalayjian on Instagram, X, TikTok, and LinkedIn. With that being said, have a great weekend, everybody. Enjoy every second. I am. God bless you. God bless our troops, and God bless the United States of America. Take care, everybody.